RA, certainly not the kind of start you wanted to get off to this season. As someone who throws a knuckleball, who do you turn to for advice or whenever things get a little tough out there?
Well, you know, it is a little bit lonely from time to time. But, you know, Pete Walker, who's our pitching coach, has a checklist of things that he can help point out when things aren't exactly the way they should be. And I always have like Phil Necro and Charlie Huff and Tim Wakefield on my speed dial. So,
Nice.
yeah, it helps to have those guys.
This is your second full season as a Toronto Blue Jay. What have you learned about pitching in the American League East?
Well, that it's really difficult. That's one. But at the same time, you know, it's not anything new. Pitching in the AL West, you're always facing a DH and things like that. So it wasn't like it was a shock. It's just these guys are very, very good, and you've got to be on top of your game all the time.
We're nearing the end of the very first season of the regular season. What is different about this bunch of guys, or I mean, their mindset as opposed to last year?
Well, I think we're just all together. Last year we had so many injuries. We were playing without some of our key players for so long that you really didn't get a sense of what the team chemistry was going to be all about. I think this year we've been able to spend a lot of time together, and I think it's manifested in some pretty good baseball now. You know, the nice thing about our season is, you know, we're 500 now, but we're a 500 team that should be 4 or 5 games over 500, not a 500 team that should be 4 or 5 games under 500. So we've got a lot of positive things that we can grow on, and hopefully it's the start of some good things.
Before I let you go, the Jays Care Foundation has partnered with the Canadian Center for Child Protection, and you have been very gracious enough to give a direct donation to something called Commit to Kids Sport Edition. I know the subject matter hits home for you. Tell us a little bit about this initiative.
Well, I think the Commit to Kids initiative that's going on is something in place that really helps to develop kids rather than you know, breaking down. A lot of times the people that are in charge are the ones that end up in the abuse situation. So the education is what's so important here, and also providing an outlet for kids to be able to be honest and open and comfortable talking about things. I think collectively it's just a home run.
I got to tell you, on Sunday you're pitching the series finale against the Red Sox on R.A. Dickey bobblehead day. Extra pressure for someone who's got a bobblehead day and you're pitching?
No, I think it's kind of poetic, you know. Yes. We didn't plan it this way, but it's kind of neat.
Well, R.A. Dickey, thank you for the time. Thank you for everything you're doing to help protect our kids.
Sure.